it's not your twin flame's fault, or it's not your specific person's fault when they're ghosting you. Why? I mean, they're not the one who are reaching out, right? So how come it's not their fault? Well, you already heard it probably. Your person is just your mirror. So if you have an assumption, and it could be an assumption about yourself, it could be lack of self-love. You're always putting yourself last and showing the universe, oh, I don't deserve to be treated well. I don't take care of myself. I'm not doing things I can to enjoy time, to have fun. Then of course that is getting mirrored back to you. If you always put yourself and your needs last, then the people, especially your romantic interest, will do that too, until you have learned to treat yourself well. So you already see that is not their fault for mirroring that back to you. Or if you have loss, the energy of loss, if for example when you were a child mom was not there, maybe she had to work a lot, or maybe there was a separation, maybe one of you had to go to the hospital or something like that, or maybe mom was there but she was not very loving or kind, or maybe you had siblings that needed a lot of attention. Whatever it is, if you had a situation where mom didn't give you that nurturing energy, or maybe she let you scream in your crib or something like that, that installed the fear of loss and abandonment. Because remember, we get programmed in the first 7 years of our lives usually, unless there is a tragic event happening later on, and those programs run on autopilot until we actively change them. So if we have that program of loss longing, if we have learned as a child, when I want to be loved, I'm not getting loved, maybe because again mom was not loving very much, or she wasn't there so that you felt loved, or she was not there as much as you wanted or needed her to be, then a program is going to get taken into your relationships as an adult, and then you will attract somebody, well, who is not there, just as you learned as a child, right? You can very easily overcome that by, for example, using the revision technique or Ho'oponopono. And the revision technique would be writing a text, something like, oh, when I remember my childhood, I was always loved and I always felt loved. I was always number one with all of my family members. I was always priority, and I could grow and evolve free, and I always had the support I needed, but also the freedom I needed to evolve as a child. Mom always did fun stuff with me. She was always there for me. She always had time. If you have good real memories, put them in there, and what was not good, change it, because your subconscious mind won't be able to differentiate between a real memory or a new memory. So if you have written your text, then sit down with it and read it. Like really take an afternoon and repeat it over and over and over again, because the stuff that did not work out well, you probably thought about it like 1,000 times or more, right? So it does take some effort and time to overwrite that. And then please take that paper and then still read it once or twice a day for several weeks in order to reprogram your mind, because you want to overwrite the program. When I need someone, they're not there. Okay? And oh, you hear my kitty? No one's there for him either. He's so sad. Adios, Stinky. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. No. He's very much loved. Anyway, so if you have that program and you overcome that program, then of course, yeah, it will have to get mirrored back to you. And if that program is still active within you, it's not your person's fault. They have to mirror you. And if you blame them for mirroring you, I'm sorry, you're going to stay stuck. And I had clients that stayed stuck for years, some even decades. Don't stay stuck. It's not their fault, okay? They come into your life to push your button, to help you, to show you what is not healed, so you can take action and actively reprogram that. And then once you've done that, they can come. If you're enjoying this video so far and maybe already got some valuable information out of it, then please let me know by commenting and liking. That will help me to understand what kind of content you like, and I can create more of it. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please considering subscribing, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. I release content like this all the time on a regular basis, and you don't want to miss that one video that might change your life and shift you to your happy end. Another reason why they may not come is that maybe you have a limiting assumption about them. If you perceive them as not there, as not coming, the universe will affirm that. They cannot give you anything else than what you put out there. So as I said, your person is mirroring your self-concept. Do I treat myself well? Am I the person who has always been loved? That's what we're doing with that text. Or also your concept about them. In your inner mind, see them as always reaching out. You can do that with affirmations. I have an entire playlist with different techniques on how to manifest. No technique is better than another. It is just pure preference. Pick one that suits you, or 2 or 3, whatever feels comfortable for you, and do that. But don't forget to dig out the roots, the reprogramming the past. Don't neglect learning to treat yourself like the king or queen you are, so they can do it too. Of course, we're not talking about egoism. A king or queen would not look down on others. A king or queen would not perceive themselves as better than others. A good king or queen, a good leader, a good alpha wants everyone to be happy, of course, but they can still hold their ground and they can set boundaries. Okay, so it's not about not helping others in need. That's not what I'm talking about, obviously. We're still connected to everyone, and we want everyone to be happy, but we want us to be happy too. And if you fill your own cup, then you have enough energy to help others. But your cup needs to be full first, okay? Show the universe you deserve to have the full cup, and then you will get more and more filling. When we manifest, we perceive the other person as being there, either through visualization, for example, through scripting, through affirmations. Did I already say that? Affirmations, visualization, scripting, or any other technique. Again, check out the playlist. We want to reprogram you to be in the energy of them being there. Your subconscious mind also won't distinguish between what is truth and what is something I visualize right now or I affirm. So when you talk to your person in your mind, please talk to them as if they were there, not, oh my God, I miss you, because that's telling the universe they're not there. I miss them, they're not there. And so you're manifesting them not being there. Talk to them as if they were there. Use inner dialogue, for example, as a technique to manifest. Or you affirm that they're with you. You script it and then you read it. You visualize it. It does not matter what kind of technique. But for your subconscious mind, in that short moment, you are with them. And that automatically shifts you into the timeline where you have union with them. Unless you then get back into negative thinking and beliefs, or you yourself are not in the energy. You cannot manifest union if you're not in self-love, because that person has to mirror you that you're not in self-love. As you already can see, it's not their fault. It's not their fault what assumptions you have about them, because you can say, yeah, but I only had the assumption because they were acting that way. No, you already had the assumption. If it was not connected to them, then it was connected to something from your past. They mirrored that back to you, and then you formed your assumption about them, and then they proved you right. But once you change your assumption on your inside, then they will change, they will shift. If you wait for them to change, as I said, you will wait for a long time. Don't wait, roll up your sleeve, step into your power, claim that union, go get your person, and it is done. You can have it. It's not their fault. Stop blaming them, because if you stay in this victim mentality, they won't change, because a victim will manifest the person who's doing something to them, even if it's not reaching out. You're not a victim. You are a conscious creator. You are a powerful creator. Use your power. It is your God-given power. Actually, we don't create. It already is created, but we choose. Choose the timeline you want by stepping into the energy of it, and it will come, and your person will have to conform. They don't have any free will. If you don't understand that, please check out my video about free will. And I either see you there, I see you in my social media, or in personal coaching. Please check out my Twin Flame 101 playlist. I have over 100 videos with pretty much every twin flame related question you could have. And also please like, subscribe, hit the bell. I can leave your comments. Let me know if this was helpful for you. And yeah, I'll see you in another video of personal coaching. Until then, I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.